And it is my humble honor to welcome the next speaker, Pastor Michael Waters.
In the same year that monuments were erected down the street in Pioneer Park, the United States Supreme Court offered a ruling called Plessy versus Ferguson. That ruling suggested that segregation should be the law of the land, and that one drop of black blood excluded a person from the rights of this nation. In the same year, 1936, that a monument was erected in Lee Park. Jesse Owens won the 100-meter dash in Nazi Germany. A nation that said it was impossible because by birth, a black man was inferior. But friends, I don't want to just focus on what happened in 1896 or what happened in 1936. I want to talk about what happened right here in downtown Dallas in 1910. Yes. On March 3rd, 1910, white supremacy lifted its ugly head. A gentleman by the name of Allen Brooks had been accused of a crime. But because he was a black man in America, the mere accusation made him guilty. And on the day of his trial, white supremacy broke into the courtroom. White supremacy put a noose around his neck. White supremacy pulled him from the second floor of the red courthouse. White supremacy pulled him down Main Street. And when the rope around his neck broke, white supremacy put another rope around his neck and dragged him the remainder of that half mile and lynched him at the corner of Main and Acker. And friends, you cannot understand 1896, you cannot understand 1936 until you understand 1910. Because I want to suggest that the same persons who lifted their heads as monuments were erected in Pioneer Park, the same persons that lifted their heads as a monument was erected in 1936 were the same persons who lifted their heads when a black body was lifted in 1910. White supremacy comes with the body count. And the blood of our ancestors cries out to us aloud today that justice should be delayed no more. At the bottom of official Dallas memos, it says Dallas, the city that works, diverse, vibrant, progressive. And we've gathered here together to declare that is a lie as long as these monuments continue to stand in the city of Dallas. Mayor Rollins, we've been waiting since 1896. Mayor Rollins, we've been waiting since 1936. Do not tell us to wait anymore. We cannot wait on a task force. The time is over. always right to do what is right, and now is the time to do what is right in the city of Dallas. Now is the time to bring these monuments down. Now, friends, there is a biblical imperative for this work. There was a king by the name of Josiah who came into the recognition that lies were being told about his nation. And because of the lies that were told about his nation, there were monuments, there were idol gods that told half-truths that were erected across the nation. But friends, let's take courage from the work of Josiah. Once Josiah came to the recognition of how these monuments had harmed his nation, he did not call for a task force. He did not call for a study. He did not delay justice. But he began to tear the monuments down. And friends, together, I believe when we tear down monuments, we can lift up love. When we tear down monuments, we can lift up equality. When we tear down monuments, we can lift up one another. Will you join the work? Will you stand for justice? Will you fight for justice? Will you see this through? Well, let's continue to fight until justice flows like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream.